Good morning, guys. So today I'm gonna make a video about a very long overdue topic. I probably started receiving requests from my lovely viewers about, I don't know, 2-3 months ago to please do a video on this topic. So I'm so sorry if it took me too long, but here it is and it's extremely important. Today we're gonna talk about women realtor safety, and I'm gonna give you some great tips to stay safe in the business. So I think being a woman in general, it's really important to protect yourself and be smart and watch your surroundings, but especially if you're a woman real estate agent. Really quick though, I want to do a full disclaimer because in this video I will refer to when working with male clients or males, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not intending to negatively portray men at all. Women can be dangerous too, but it is a fact that most of the time when women real estate agents are attacked or horrible things happen to them, it is by men. So I just wanted to point that out, that I'm not trying to negatively portray men. I have nothing against men. I mean no offense by it when I use them as a reference in this video. So here's tip number one. Always meet your client for the first time in a public place, especially if you're working with a male client. Usually what I do is I just ask them to meet me at my office, or I'll even ask them to meet me at my lender partner's office if it's closer to them. And I usually just try to fill them out and make sure that the vibe is good before I end up showing them any properties alone. Tip number two is make sure that you feel completely comfortable with your client before driving around with them in your car alone. I usually never drive with male clients around in my car with me, especially if I don't feel comfortable with them yet. So usually what I do is I just ask them to follow behind me, and I'll tell you, in my 5 years now in being in real estate, it's never been a problem. If you do have someone that's really adamant about, I really want to ride with you, well, first fill it out and make sure that they really don't want to ride with you for the wrong reasons. But maybe they don't have a car, or maybe their car's in the shop. As long as you're comfortable with them first, that's the most important part. Just make sure that you have that trust and that bond with them and that you're comfortable before you're alone with them in your car. Safety tip number three is be very particular with your outfit selections. So when I'm meeting with male clients, I always make sure that I don't wear dresses, skirts, work shorts, anything very tight or form-fitting. I did have a negative experience where I had a listing appointment with this male client, and I noticed him looking at me in just very inappropriate ways, and the dress that I was wearing was a lot tighter. So it was just a learning lesson for me to make sure that going forward, if I want to be taken as a professional and I don't want to be distracting, to just make better outfit selections before the appointment, especially when meeting with male clients. Safety tip number four is try not to meet your clients at nighttime. So sometimes you'll have clients that work later, or for whatever reason they're not available anytime during the day and only at nighttime. Unless you've already established a bond with them and you're comfortable with working with them, just let them know that, hey, you know what, I'd rather show you this house in the daytime because you'll be able to see it better, you'll have a better first impression of it, because it's true, they will be able to see the house a lot better in the daytime. That way it doesn't come off as a negative and you're still protecting yourself and making sure that you're not going out showing houses at night. Safety tip number five is always be cautious and aware when you're holding open houses alone. So usually what I do when I first get to the house is I'll do a quick walk around just to make sure that I find somewhere that could be used as a safety exit in case I need one. And I always make sure that I'm sitting somewhere where I can directly see the front door in case I need to, know who's coming up into the open house. Also, if you just never in general feel comfortable sitting the open houses alone, something that you can do is reach out to your lender partner and ask them to sit the open houses with you. The benefit in doing that is, one, you're not alone, so you feel a lot more safe, and two, if you have clients that come in that are interested in that house or in general in buying, the lenders can actually pre-qualify them right away, so it really is a win-win. And last but not least, safety tip number six is always purchase self-defense weapons that you can take with you when you're showing houses, when you have an open house, when you have a listing appointment. They can come with you wherever you go. So I wanted to show you a few safety self-defense weapons that I carry around with me just to give you an example. So the first one is pepper spray. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'm sure you've seen this before. The nice thing about it is it has a keychain, so you can literally put it on your keys and take it with you wherever you go. I would probably recommend not getting a pink one. I mean, I just really like the color pink, so that's what attracted me to this one, but I almost feel that if you had a black one, or maybe a more subtle color, it would be less obvious. So just something to think about, but either way, even if it's pink, having one is better than not having one. This, I truly don't know what it's called, but I do know that it's highly effective. It's actually pretty heavy in weight, and if you go on Amazon, and put in women's self-defense weapons, this will come right up. In fact, I'll probably put the link in the description for you all. It's nice because I'm sure it probably punctures people's pressure points. So it's an intense weapon. Like, it feels intense, I can see how it would hurt, and it also comes with a keychain so you can bring it with you wherever you go. And the last thing, I actually think this is really cute. It reminds me of an alarm. This is something that's more just noise driven. So if you're somewhere where you wanna make sure that you can get as many people's attention as possible, oh my gosh, I need help, this is really great because it's super loud and it'll just draw a lot of attention to you. So I'll let you guys hear it. It's intense. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's loud. So here they are all again, a little bit up close in case you couldn't see it well on the camera. And I definitely will be putting a link in the description of where I found all of them in case you want to purchase them as well. Now, these are only 3 of the many self-defense weapons that you can purchase. I know that there are many more that are also very easy to take with you wherever you go. I also have a taser, which I think is really important. So just protect yourself. I mean, just in general, you know, there's a lot of people in the world that maybe don't have the best intentions. So whether you're a woman or a man, just make sure that you're staying cautious and that you're being very attentive to what's going on around you and that you're staying safe. If you like this video, let me know by either commenting below or maybe just giving it a thumbs up. I truly do appreciate you all so much, and more videos coming soon. I know I've been doing a lot of these videos where I kind of just give information, so I promise my next one will be a vlog.